Come and join us today at the Renningers Flea Market in Mount Dora, Florida. We're going to have a challenge today where we each have something specific we're looking for under a certain budget, and we're going to show you some of the best and worst of the flea market.
Today we're at the Renningers Flea Market.
And we are on a mission. What are we looking for?
Dinosaur Lego sets.
Or just dinos. Anything Jurassic Park Rebirth or World Rebirth. Buddy Boy loves the D-Rex, right? And the Titanosaurus. Okay, what about you, Grandma?
Grandma is looking for love. No.
Please don't do it here.
I am looking for things to make lamps. Grandma creates custom lamps, and that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so some figures. What about you, Pumpkin?
I have no idea. Maybe something I like.
So maybe a mystery box?
Yeah.
Some sort of like, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. And then, so we have a $20, we're gonna try to stay under $20 per thing. And then I'm looking for some sort of video game. If you've been following us, you know we like Nintendo games. So now my husband's looking for Sega Genesis Lemmings. But if I can't find that, then I'm going to pick up a different game for us to play. There is an outdoor part that has some signs and pots and pans and rakes. But we're gonna be looking in the inside area. Yeah, the fun part with the action figures and toys. All right, let's go look in this dollar store too, because you can find some cheap stuff in here. Let's go see what they have. We had a icy over this way last time too. Dollar store. Oh my gosh, they have a Ron DeSantis flag. I'm not gonna even comment, but yeah, they have interesting stuff in there. Oh, the labubus are there. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. How much is that? 15? Oh gosh. The labubus. Oh look, it's Powerpuff Girls.
This is horror.
Labubu, yeah.
Just what?
That's cute. But look, there's plushies. Those are 10.
Elizabeth. She likes them.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Those are 16. Big energy. Labubu. Oh look, those are 20. Oh my, and look at the old school Mickey and Minnie right there. That's what I grew up with. If you go on Renniger's website, it does show there are 169 vendors here, so we can't show them all. Okay, I remember this store up here to the left. We like this store. That was actually like organized and nice. Look over here, Grandma. I remember this store. Let's go in here. There were a few vendors with Beanie Babies like this one, as well as some different plushies, and they even had Loungefly in this store, which I really liked, the Coraline one that I saw. The medium-sized plushies were 15 to 20, so I would say it's pretty fairly priced. Isn't that cute? All the little Sanrio characters. That's really cute. I think those are Squishmallows. There were some DVDs, Lilo and Stitch, Bluey. They even had Labubus here. Those are probably real ones though. You gotta watch out for the Lafufus. They are everywhere. I just really like this store in here because everything is new. It's in good condition. Everything is clean. They have Five Nights at Freddy's, which we're excited for Halloween Horror Nights this year. They have Pokemon and other Nintendo characters. Some of the merch reminds me of things you would find at Target over here. Not all the shops in here are this nice. There's gonna be some that just have piled up used stuff, and honestly I don't want to go through it. It takes too much time. So I personally just appreciate how nice this store is. And we've actually eaten at this flea market before. We had some burgers and chicken, and honestly the food is pretty good. They have pretty much everything you can think of, from pots and pans, knives, plants, decor. I didn't see any video games yet, but there are 2 spots that we're gonna show that we saw last time. I'm glad they're still here. But I just like how this flea market is covered so you're away from the sun and rain. Oh, there's a Labubu shirt and a Labubu backpack. Oh, that's funny.
Labubu everything.
Labubu, oh yeah, Labubu everything. And Labubu bag. That's pretty funny. Let's see, if you just like pile stuff on there, it makes me not want to go through it. It's just like a big mess. Oh, they have 3D printed stuff. You could probably get better deals if you're willing to go through those piles though, and thank goodness the kids have stopped asking for the 3D printed stuff since we got our own 3D printer, because every time they would want a dragon and that's like $20 or $30. I don't even know what to call these. They're pretty funny though. We saw a bucket of dinos, but no luck yet with Jurassic World Rebirth toys. The Disney pens were pretty cool though, and they have some trading cards here if you're into that. Now we may do a tour of the Daytona flea market. Comment down below if you would like to see the highlights of that. We might come up with a new mission of what to look for. We finally found our first video game stop, so I did ask if they had lemmings on the Sega Genesis, and they did not, but I still wanted to look around and see if there were any multiplayer games that we could play together. They have some PSP, which I haven't seen in a while. They had Atari and Sega Genesis. Like I said, I went through it and no luck. I didn't see too many new games, so these are definitely going to be more of the retro options, but still really cool to be able to pick something out, especially the Wii and Wii U. We played so much of that. And they had a lot of Xbox 360, and even PS4 and PS3. Vanessa was debating on buying her first labubu ever, so that's why we ended up showing some of these things, but definitely be careful because there are fakes. More labubus, yes. More labubus. How much are these?
They're heads.
Why?
So those are the heads. The heads are 10.
Okay,
They
heads
sing
are 10.
and they light up. Any of the other labubus are going to be $13 each or 2 for $25.
Okay, they have the Stitch ones too.
They do. Yeah, we've got Stitch, 2 different kinds of Stitch. We've got the rainbow one, and that's the last one I got of her.
Okay.
I sold out the entire seat, all of it.
I love these little tapestries or posters. They were pretty cool. I love the Haunted Mansion one. That was 18. And no shame on lafufus. I'm just warning you, some of them might not be real. Oh, those are cool. Now this is the air-conditioned area. This feels nice. If you want a frog, it's here. They have frogs just for you. Oh, turtles too, yeah. Cute, handmade, it said by women. So of course this caught my eye because I saw Mario was on the TV, and I've seen these before. I don't know if it's this exact one, but it was 620 games for $19. I went ahead and picked it up. It was under the budget. I'll show at the very end some of the game selection, but just a heads up, some of them are repeats and some of them are named different things or knockoffs. The Mario one on there is actually pretty funny. There was another shop here that had different Funko Pops again, but unfortunately no Jurassic Rebirth. My son is looking for the D-Rex, which he absolutely loves, or the Titanosaurus. But they did have some really cute Nintendo things. I've seen some of these things from Five Below. They had a Luigi hat, and I really liked this pink Boo hat. It almost looked like Kirby, but it's the Ghost Boo. But I love shops like these. There's a lot to look at. They have a good mixture of Disney and Universal, different horror icons. I'm not a Funko Pop collector. I mean, I think having some is cool, but there are a lot in here. So if you're looking for any Funko Pops, there are a few vendors here you might want to check out. My mom does reselling from thrift stores, yard sales, and Goodwill, so she knows which vendors are expensive and which ones are fair. Mom says no to this place. They must be expensive. I like those little lamps. Those are actually really cute. A year ago when we toured here, we did not see one of these. Now they are all over. I think it's so funny. Okay, here's a toy place over here. Do you want? Here's some dinosaurs, buddy. Okay, they have dolls and stuff, but there's some dinos right there. I don't know if they have the D-Rex though. We may not have luck with the Rebirth stuff here. I think it's just too new of a movie to have the toys here just yet, so maybe over time they'll get more of a selection. They had a candy shop here too that goes by weight, and then we had to stop in here to get our dog some treats. We got the broken piece bag because it was a little bit cheaper. It was $6 for both of these bags, which I don't know if that's a good price or not. Let us know. And then we got some honey because Vanessa wanted to try it with the honeycomb inside. They are a local farm in Florida, which is really cool, but look at the names of these spices. If you've tried any of these, let me know. I'm very curious what they taste like. I'm not going to say them out loud, but they have some really funny names. We got a small wildflower honey for $10, but they have different teas, and then they also have a big honey for $38. Feels like fall time, which is coming soon. Oh, I like the little fake pumpkin light. That's actually really cool. What? Look. These are fake candles.
Wait, I can touch them?
Yeah. This store was really nice. I could stay in here all day and it just smelled like fall, and I loved all the candles. Here's another video game place. Let's see what they have. What is that? That's another like emulator thing. Hold on. Yeah, I used to collect those. Nintendo Power. They had a decent variety in here too. This is the second video game shop. I don't believe there's any others here, at least not at Renningers, but they did have a pretty decent selection of some of the older games. They only had a few Switch games. Most of these are going to be like a Wii or GameCube, Super Nintendo, Xbox. I did ask if they had the Genesis Lemmings and they still did not. And of course, anything in this glass container is going to be expensive, especially if you have the original boxes for the older games. On the other side, they even had some amiibos and some Disney Infinity little characters, and even some Lego Dimensions and those Spyro ones. Okay, so they have a lot of collectibles in here. No Jurassic, TMNT, a lot of TMNT, holy crap. What is that? I don't even know all those characters. Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Shrek.
Kawaii.
Yeah, it's kawaii. They also had some Pokemon cards, and then they had more Funkos, and I was showing a buddy boy up there that they have some Mega Blocks because he likes building those too. That one's $25 for Meowth, Charizard, and Pikachu. And do you have Venusaur? You already have Venusaur, right?
Yep.
Oh look, there's the original Kirby. Oh, it's $80. The original Kirby Air Ride. See, look, that's the first Air Ride. They're coming out with another one. That one's $25. I don't know which ones are the real ones, to be honest, because I'm not a connoisseur. Look, those are $30, $25. Oh, they have Disney ones too. Oh, Mickey. Those are $25. And $25. Huh. Can we put this in the theme park, please? I got shaved ice over here. Looks good. Oh, look at Betty Boop. Oh, that's cool. This one has a ton of collectibles too. I did have a heads up though that he does overcharge, so make sure to check prices online first. Okay, what did they do to Miss Piggy here? My gosh, that is horrible. Actually, I like the artwork though. It's pretty cool. Oh, the Blues Brothers. That's actually really cool. I wonder how much those are. Oh, Frankenstein and Dracula are smoking. Come on, guys. You should know better than that. Cool. So the kids are getting some ices here. They got cotton candy, pineapple. They have these in a few different spots at the flea market. Do you like any of those? This one's $16. Big into energy.
I don't even know what that is.
Look, these are the different colors. And then
sure.
look, this is,
No, that one.
and there's a rainbow, but the rainbow, they all look the same.
Yeah, they all look the same, bro.
Look, there's labubu, there's labubu hats. My gosh, they're labubu. Oh, look, there's a labubu jewelry. Look, there's a labubu Stanley.
Yeah, a labubu dumpler. Stanley more like Stampede.
Yeah. Okay, so I found this instead of Lemmings. We're gonna try it out at home and maybe do a little review to see how this is. 620 games. And then Pumpkin got her mystery bag. Let's see. We're not gonna show which one. 16 bucks.
Sorry.
So we'll do a silly video. Stay tuned for that. Opening the labubu. Okay, this is our first labubu ever. Oh my god, are you so excited?
I'm so excited. The secret.
Oh, that's right. It's in another bag. Oh my gosh. Our dog is excited too, but she wants it as a chew toy.
Yeah, it's so cute. If it's not the secret, we're gonna give it right to our dog.
I'm so scared right now. Oh no. Wait, is it the secret?
I was excited too! Oh my gosh, we got the secret labubu!
Oh my gosh, my life is complete now. Now I can achieve all my dreams.
I can achieve all my dreams and become famous! I'm obsessed.
I'm so obsessed that you're obsessed.
Yeah, I'm obsessed that you're obsessed because of me that I'm obsessed. It's an ability.
I think it's a lafufu.
It's a lafufu.
and it looks like painted on. Its head is barely hanging on, like for dear life. It's like barely hanging on. That's totally normal, guys. Totally normal. Grandma got these for $4 and $2. She likes getting these little baggies for her reselling goodies. And how much were those batteries?
$7.
$7? Okay. They're good for like when you resell. Yeah.
Quick review on the game system here. Now it does have those like red and yellow plug-in cords on the side of the TV, so make sure you have those if you buy this. And it is online at Walmart, I think for like $5 more. My husband really wanted it for the Goonies game and Popeye. There's some like other ones on there, but this was an interesting system. Some games we have never heard of. I wouldn't recommend using this as a Nintendo system because it's not like a super clear screen. You're gonna get a better resolution if you have the Nintendo Online with all the old school games. It's a little fuzzy and it makes like a buzzing sound, but for 20 bucks, who really cares? So that was Aladdin 3. This is a racing game, and the funniest thing was Super Mario World 9, which I have never heard of. It was definitely a ripoff of Mario, and it was kind of terrible, but it was funny for at least a good watch or a good playthrough. You could not jump at all on these little snails, and they even had a skateboard, so that was interesting. Yoshi's completely different. Let us know if you've played this one. And they also had Spider-Man, which was pretty terrible. I don't know if this is really an old game or a bootleg, but you can only do so much. If you want to see a better console, we did a review on the Nintendo Switch 2. I will link that down below. Click these two videos next, the top one being where we traded a ton of Legos at an awesome Lego shop in Longwood, Florida, and the bottom one being our review on an awesome 3D printer. They sell 3D printed goods, and you can make it yourself.